Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to Kat's Tiny Kitchen. I'm so glad you came back to see me. And for those of you who are new, thanks for coming along. As I told you in my last video, this video is going to be making pizza sauce. So I've got my pizza sauce on the stove and it's simmering a little bit. So I want to get it stirred up here. And it's got to be thick. You have to have thick spaghetti sauce, so let me get my spatula. We're going to start out with 2 teaspoons of Italian seasoning because you want more seasoning in there. And I like a sweeter pizza sauce. So we're going to start out with a tablespoon of sugar. I'm going to add a second one. So 2 tablespoons of sugar. And then I'm going to add a tablespoon of salt. And we're going to get that stirred in. Okay, that's good enough for now. And now I'm going to start out with 2 cups of tomato paste. I don't know how well this is going to work or if this is going to thicken it. I have a second 2 cups in the wings waiting. We add that in there. I'm going to let this cook so that I can get all that tomato paste incorporated into the sauce. I'll just stir it. I have this on a low heat, in case you were wondering. And as this gets warm, it will melt the tomato paste. As you can see, it's still in big clumps. So give me a couple minutes and we'll let this cook for a while. And I will see you in a moment. I'm back. I got it mixed in good. I'm not patient, so I got my whisk out and whisked it in. And it's still not thick enough for me, so I think I'm going to add 1 more cup of the paste. I got 2 cups here, but I don't think I'm going to need all of it. So we're using about a cup of this, and then we're going to let it go for a little bit longer. I am going to whisk it here a little bit, help it out. So we're not here all day like we were with the spaghetti sauce. I wanted to make sure I had enough paste for this. And I think I might, so I'm going to let this cook for a little bit and we'll be back to hit the next steps. So I've got that other cup of tomato paste in there and I still don't think it's thick enough. So we're going to go ahead and add the other cup. And then I'll get that whisked in, and this is getting nice and hot. And then I will come back and we will taste it. It just isn't thick enough for me. I don't know. I like my pizza sauce thick. And this will whisk it up and help it break down. And then we're going to, after this is cooked in again, I'm going to come back and taste it, and we'll see what else it needs. If it's going to need more sugar, more salt. It might need some more Italian seasoning, but I will wait until this is all blended up and heat it up, and we'll be back. Okay, my tomato paste is mixed in there really, really good. Big spoon going. Trying not to move the pan on you. And it's good and thick. So I'm going to get my handy dandy spoon here and we're going to taste it. Definitely needs some more sugar. Oh, that's salt, sorry. I almost put the salt in. I'm putting in another tablespoon of sugar. A little bit of salt, not a lot. That's about a teaspoon. And I do want my Italian seasoning, but I don't know what I did with it. Oh, here we go. So we're going to add probably another tablespoon. And now I'm going to stir this up and let it cook. We got to taste it again. I don't know if I told you in the spaghetti sauce, I don't have recipes when I'm using fresh tomatoes, because it depends on how the tomatoes are during that growing season. So it's hit or miss. So if you're going to make something like this to can, you're going to want to taste a lot and then season it to your taste. So let this cook for a while. We want it to cook. I want to get it cooking for about another half an hour. And then I'll be back and hopefully we'll be ready to can. I gave my sauce a taste test while we were off the camera, and it's perfect right now. So we're going to start getting these in jars and get the canning process going. I got to get this over with so I can relax a little bit today. So we're going to start out with our little jelly jar, our jelly jar. I'm sorry, I can't do this. I might try to do this left-handed for you. Or right-handed, excuse me. Might be easier. We'll fill these like we did the spaghetti jars. Give them some headroom. Let's see if I can do this. There we go. There we go. And this is good and thick. It is very tasty. We use this not only for pizzas, we do use it for other things, like if I make this broccoli recipe that Mike really likes, and I put this on top of it, and then top that with cheese and bake it. Put you in here. Okay. Started out with 8 jars because that is what my pressure canner will hold. I really went overboard on that one, folks. We got a mess here. Hang on. Crisis averted. Didn't even have to get a clean jar. Just wipe the edge off, which I will have to wipe again probably, which is fine. And I think that's enough of me filling jars. So we will speed this thing up. Okay, now what we're going to do is wipe the tops like we did with the pizza or pasta sauce or spaghetti sauce. Make sure that there's a good clean surface to adhere to. Okay, now it's time for the lids and rings. See if I can do this today without dropping anything. Told you before, I boil my lids. More to loosen the wax seal, or the rubber seal, whatever they make them out of now these days. Hopefully I got enough lids here. I do. Get my lids on there nice. Oop. Come on. Got one more little bugger here. He doesn't want to let go of the pan. Alright. So now I said this before, but I don't think I said why you don't want your jars leaking in your pressure canner, and you do not want them to explode. If you don't tighten them, if you tighten them too much, they will explode. If you don't tighten them enough, they will not seal properly, and everything will leak out of them. So. And then what I'm going to do here in a moment, ooh, those are nice and hot, is throw them in my pressure canner. And I won't keep you around for that part, of course, because you need 4 more. I've already done that before. It's too much work. Boring. So, as you can see, I've got my first 8 going, and I'm going to have quite a few more. So with all of that being said, I'm going to wish you all a very happy day. Bless you, love you, and we will see you on the next one.